What's up, guys? Here's my Boruto episode 31 review. If you're new here, I'm going to talk about what I liked and disliked about the episode. So if you don't want to hear those things, you might as well exit the video right now. There's going to be spoilers ahead as well. So let's get right into this video. I think this has been the best episode that we have gotten in the entire series. Now, it hasn't, the fight wasn't as great as the Boruto versus Nue fight. I think that was super boss, and the build up to that fight was also pretty good. But I think the structure of this episode was the best structure that we've gotten from any Boruto episode at all whatsoever. Maybe the Boruto creators are actually taking feedback from the fans, and they're realizing that sometimes they stretch out episodes longer than they need to be, because in this episode we got to see the Berto and Kagura fight, and we also finished off the Land of the Waves arc as well, because of course they ended up defeating Kisame Sun. I still don't know his name, by the way, but then again I don't really care, because his motivations never really got to me. Like I never really liked them, honestly. I was like he's just an annoying character, and he's probably gonna be irrelevant. Hopefully he's not irrelevant in the future though, but I don't know. Honestly, what I'm hoping is that I hope that Kisame Sun actually becomes an ally in the future. I think that would actually be pretty cool, because I think he's pretty strong, and I believe the arc that we're going to be getting soon in a couple of weeks, it's going to be the Akatsuki of Boruto arc, so I'm definitely intrigued. But anyways, let me focus on episode 31 and not on future episodes. But yeah, guys, I really like this episode because at the beginning, we get the whole friendship talk that we're really tired of hearing, in Naruto. I was kind of getting a little bit annoyed at the beginning because I just saw a lot of talking, and I was like, bro, I hope they're not talking throughout the entire episode and some action happens. And that's exactly what happened. This Boruto episode just completely shut my mouth, and it was like, hey, look, we're not going to be talking throughout the entire episode. There's going to be some nice quality action here. The Boruto versus Kagura fight, of course, was actually pretty beastly. By the way, when Kagura actually chopped off Boruto at the beginning, I was like, dude, that's a shadow clone. Like, do they really think I'm going to fall for that? Like, come on. But anyways, that was actually pretty spicy. But you know what? Honestly, I feel like the Boruto and Kagura fight wasn't as great as the fight with Kisame Sun. Yo, when Boruto did that thingy with the wind style or whatever, and then whatever, he's calling it the Boruto stream, but I thought that the Boruto stream was the one where he used, like, the water style. Anyways, the point is, that was literally one of the most badass parts in the episode, because of course that is the attack that the Hyuga used, that freaking palm that goes into like the center of your body. I thought that was pretty cool as well. But when it comes down to things that I disliked about the episode, you guys might think that I disliked the fact that there was some talking at the beginning, but no, I actually like my talking scenes from time to time. I just don't want them to last an entire freaking episode or half of an episode. Okay, they were talking for about a good 3 minutes or so or something like that, and then of course the action started happening. Oh, and by the way, another thing that I really liked about this episode is at the end when Boruto and Kagura just split the Hirama Karae, whatever it's called, and then they just finish off dude, I still don't know his name. Toshirima? Whatever. I would have known his name if he was more iconic and he was like original, but since his reasons and his motivations was, hey, I'm just gonna start a war because fuck it, like I just never really I just never really liked him. I just never really grew interested in him. But I'm pretty sure, of course, some of you guys might have liked this villain. I actually liked it, don't get me wrong. I didn't think this villain was terrible, but I didn't think this villain was great either. Sort of like a minor threat, honestly, because let's face it, when you're older, you sort of know what to expect from anime. You always know the good guy's gonna win, shit like that. But anyways, I was actually also expecting that this guy was actually going to flee, Kisame Sun. I was expecting that he was going to flee, and then that he was going to go to, to join the quote-unquote Akatsuki of Boruto. But who knows, maybe he is there. He does seem like a guy that of course wants some power. And by the way, when Samehara consumed him, I was like, bro, that's what you get for playing with your father's toy. Alright, like you just don't pick up Samehara and just command it around. Like, it's one of the strongest, if not the strongest sword in the Hidden Mist Village or whatever. Anyways, guys, Boruto episode 31 review. That's you know, those are my thoughts on this week's episode. I really like this episode. You know, it started out slow, but you know, like I said, you know, it's not that I hate dialogue and, you know, the backstory. It's just that I just hate dialogue and the backstory when it's just stretched out for too long. And this episode just did it right, man. You know what I mean? It didn't have that BS that it's like 10 minutes of talking and 10 minutes of action. No, this episode did it right. There was some dialogue, then there was the fight with Boruto and Kagura, and then of course we had the fight with Boruto and Kisame Sun, you know, with this guy Kagura, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my Boruto episode review. If you enjoyed it, of course, feel free to drop it a like, and if you're interested on some more gameplay, Fortnite, Overwatch, Destiny 2, you might want to subscribe, my friend. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thank you very much for watching.